Going live again. We got 32 more requests. Not all of them will be paid, but I got 32 emails in my inbox. A young man writes, Life and Finance. Hello, Cap. I have two questions for you. My first question is, how big of a fuck up am I? I'm male from Eastern Europe, 25, in psychology, debtless. I haven't graduated in 4 years because of disinterest. Took a minor in philosophy. It satiated some parts of me, so it wasn't utterly useless. No, it's utterly useless. You wasted your time and whatever money you paid for that. You can study philosophy for free at your library, on the internet. You completely wasted time. I'm a bit of a loner, but not too concerned about it. I only ever stay in touch with my very small minority of people. Relationship-wise, I only do Tinder flings. I don't drink, do drugs, and generally destructive shit. I lean on the minimalist side and I'm extremely frugal. And from an extremely poor background and was raised by a single mom. IQ in the 120s, possibly a bit of a spurg. Possibly lazy. Oh, no, you are lazy, my fine good friend. You are very lazy. People don't major in psychology or philosophy if they're hardworking. You are lazy. Now, if you want to get a doctorate in psychology and go into practice, that's a bit different. But yeah, you're lazy. That's right. Every human is. All humans are lazy. It's just whether some are smart enough to say, hey, if I major in engineering, I'm going to spend less calories of energy working and fretting and toiling and slaving away. But you wanted to take you think there's an easy way out of it. There isn't. Work experience, security, bouncer, and then some other things. I don't want to identify you too closely. All the jobs of someone not willing to commit. My second question, and you're going to love this, how realistic would it be for me to get into finance? I got curious about cryptocurrencies. I read a ton about them. I took okay, that's not finance. Cryptocurrency is it's speculation. It's a currency. Admittedly, a digital currency, but it's a currency. Finance means you finance things. You work for a bank. You work for an investment house. And you have investors on one side either wanting to lend their money out or invest it in a company, and then you have entrepreneurs and businesses coming up to you looking to borrow money or to get capital infusions, raising some stock, IPO or something like that. And then your job in finance would be to analyze it and price the bond or the stock, or figure out what the interest rates are and what the risk is, what the terms are, and structure the deal. That's finance. Dude, bro. Wow, shocker, bro. You're into crypto, huh? Okay. However, it stirred in me a general interest in economy, which I've always had but never really acted on. I started reading a ton about it, about the essence of economy, the gloat of finance, and the problems with fiat. It's something of general lifetime interest of mine to get to the bottom of things, to understand what makes humanity tick. So this aligns with it pretty well. I think I have a good potential for a deep understanding of the subject. Good, but there's no jobs. You could study economics. You could study economics for free. Probably get a better education than if you went into school. Finance, you'd have to do some accounting and get into banking. But to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't waste my time with finance. I get a degree in accounting, get your CPA, and then you can work in finance or any other place. But you keep give up on this bullshit idea that you're going to get to do what you want for fun for work. It doesn't happen. All right. And the only people that get even close are like a Sterling Cooper who sets out to become a porn star, or someone who gets really lucky like me and comes up with a dumbass idea. Hey, I'll yell at the internet and people give me money for asshole consulting. All right. All you're doing is you're being lazy, and you're trying to find an easy way to get to a job that you're paid to do what you like. You do not get paid money to do what you like, because other people will do it for a lower price than you. Some people even do it for free. So no, you're not going to go into finance. That's like, what is it, 1985? That is so old. That is so obsoleted and outdated. You need to go into engineering, programming, STEM, the sciences, something like that. Finance it's not even a thing anymore. I mean, you're investment professionals. You don't even have it. You just here's the index. It beats you guys. Go to hell away. And this like, oh, I have an interest. No, screw your interest. Your interest doesn't matter. I discovered in university that it really only takes a bit of genuine interest to be above the other people, the ability to look a little bit deeper into a subject than everyone else. And boy, are normies stupid. So I really think my focus and interest will be an advantage. It can be, yeah, but you're you're going into the wrong field. I know specific skills are a must, accounting, stats, analysis, but I feel that should come after a general understanding. No, look, I majored in finance. I was an economics major. I was an economist at one time. I've worked in banking. It's not worth it. Like you could literally, if you gave me kids over the weekend, I could train everyone to be an analyst and an economist to go functionally work in a bank. It's not that hard. And they got software now that's doing a lot of the analyses where, you know, the human factor is very little. You want the world to work for you, and it doesn't work that way. The world is much bigger with many more billions of people than you. It will tell you what to do, and you can be smart and listen to it and make a lot of money, or you say, I think that I know. You are not a factor in this equation. The world don't give a shit what you think or what you want. And I know in an ironic sense, but you know, I should have listened to my own advice. It wasn't until I was 36 that I realized, yeah, I shouldn't be in banking. It was too late. Spent 15 years in it. But I should have paid more attention. Like, well, what does society pay me for? Well, society paid me a lot more money to be a ballroom dance instructor because people want ballroom dance. You say, well, but isn't finance and economics? People aren't paying you for that. People pay me to write books. People pay me to like wear my pajamas and yell at the internet like you guys. And you got to listen to what the world is telling you what it wants, not what you want. Your life is going to go a lot easier the sooner you figure that out and channel into that. I could have been 20 years ahead, 15, if I just paid attention. And I did. And you're doing the same thing. You are erroneously putting what you want first. And that is going to guarantee, unless it was like, I really want to become a nuclear engineer. Okay, fine. And that makes sense. I want to become a mechanic. But you are putting your desires ahead of reality. And that's why you're gonna fail. That's it. Okay, questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.